I wanted to share with you some quite eye-watering stats around the cost of unsupported mental health in your workplace. We're not talking come for a cuddle or you're all a bunch of snowflakes, man up stuff. We're talking about serious commercial implications on your bottom line. Studies show, for example, that for every £1 invested in employee mental health and well-being, you can expect up to an £11 return. Investment in employee mental health and well-being actually optimizes your growth, profitability, and market share, making you more attractive and competitive in a saturated market. I firmly believe that we shouldn't just be taking a reactive approach to these important, deeply human subjects, because we're all subject to stress. I know that from the employees and businesses I work with. Any kind of stress can trigger mental health conditions, and that's where we get into deep water and really suffer losses, both on a personal level as an employee and on a corporate level as a business. So it's really worth getting serious about happiness. It's not just a nice to have, it's a need to have in terms of bolstering that commercial bottom line, whether optimizing attraction and retention, whether boosting employee performance. We know that happy employees are more productive employees, whether reducing a vast number of sick days. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Reducing grievance procedures that spike with depression, bolstering more inspired leadership that makes employees feel cared for and connected to your business, leaves them feeling they want to do their best work. They want to invest in you because you're, guess what, investing in them. If you don't believe me, here are some other quite surprising stats that you may not have heard of before. The cost of unsupported mental health to UK businesses is a whopping £136 billion a year in the UK. We also know that at least 1 in 4 of us will struggle with a mental health condition every year in the UK. And think about it. Those are just the people who are fessing up and speaking true about what they're going through. The numbers will be much greater if you think about people in your life that you have struggled, whether wives, daughters, friends, or otherwise, with depression, anxiety, eating disorders, or beyond. Okay? 99 million sick days are taken every year in the UK for mental health reasons. So no surprise that 57% of working days are lost due to stress, depression, and anxiety. We don't talk about this stuff, but it's very much there beneath the surface. 61% of employees say that their productivity at work is negatively impacted by their mental health. And little wonder that over 60% of employees say that a business that looks after their well-being is a business they would recommend, with over 90% saying that workplace well-being programs have a positive effect on their productivity. Not too surprising, is it? But more than that, employers have a legal requirement, a duty of care to look after employee mental health and well-being under the Equality Act and the Health and Safety at Work Act. The cost of neglecting this stuff can be huge on a business. So my question to you is, what are you doing to support your employees